Yo, what up, stream? Look something up real quick, guys. Influence. Triangles. For recruiting, correct. Let me see something real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm looking something up. Trying to figure something out. Google is being kind of stupid, guys. Sorry. Influence. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see what people are saying about certain things. What I'm trying to know is it telling me. Whatever. Alright, guys. Let's see here. So, we don't know any stuff yet. Florida has 5.4. That's not good. I'm not fighting for him anymore. Which helps me do what I want to try. Well, even though this says it'd be more influence, according to some YouTuber, even if you, like, that's not always right, apparently. Apparently I can ignore that and I might actually get more if I just put it in the house. Instead of doing stacking. Now I could stack hard sell with something, but even if I want to stack soft sell with that, I don't know though if that's true because I've stacked for a while and it's worked, but I don't know, we're struggling a little bit here with how other teams have offered, so not looking great on some of these players. I'm just gonna straight up hard sell and see how it does. Especially because you're great if you're great. Yeah, okay. So I might just go back to where I used to be, was just something else. Especially now that we're going after more recruits that we're fighting bigger schools with. 35-40. Good up on him. Thing is, I don't know if we can. Well, look at their pipeline. Still gonna try. Let me take a picture of this stuff. We can compare later. Alright. Now it's just 4. Okay. Yeah, doing a little bit of everything wrong. That's why it matters. Alright. So we can still stack some. Many teams fighting there. We're starting to give up on some guys because we're fighting for a lot, and I want to try to make sure we get certain guys. So I think instead of doing this and this, you know, it shows 5 and that shows 4. I think if you do send house, you actually do get more influence, according to what I heard. But let's see. It's a little bit more than what I thought, because maybe the triangles when they're showing them straight up right here, like when you're picking, might not always be correct apparently. You know, the 5 points from somewhere. Play this game a lot, but sometimes maybe you don't know. Doing more of the send the house to stacking, because apparently that actually does work better than looking at defense, which I knew last year. Most of the time, it's just the way it showed up this year would be different. You got Art. Damn, Cubs. Sorry, I didn't see your message right away. Just looked over. Fuck, I don't know what to do here. Now I want to be able to lead there in case. The shitty thing is I might have to remove more of these recruits. Actually, you know what? No, let's. Still do 10 there. It's just to send the house. Then the extra 5 will actually stack this time around. That's crazy. I don't think Arch even transferred in mine. In this one. Man, I got an hour for this fantasy. They're making me pick in this fantasy draft thing, and it's not. It's not sending me the update. Alright, we got Temple, who's 0-1. We played a week 0 game. That's why I got 2 games played already. First conference game of the year. They lost to Oklahoma. They actually battled Oklahoma, though. Even though they're only 60 overall, they somehow battled them. Interesting. Here's my 2 games. We just put a whooping on Virginia Tech the other night. We got a tough game against Florida today. We're playing at least 2 games. We're going to play the Temple game and the Florida game, and then we'll also do the bye week. The plan tonight. I do have to do some cleaning in my house tonight because my dad's going to be in town tomorrow, so. Gotta clean up a little bit. Damn. That's awesome. I need to Let me check something. Alright, so I don't really care about this way. Still got a while until he can unlock. That. Let's look at Temple. I like looking at my opponent's team before I play them. They got freshman quarterback. He's an 81 though, so that's not bad. He only has one pass. He had one touchdown, one interception in his first game though. Against Oklahoma. Okay. 85 speed. Okay, so we gotta watch. He might run. 94 speed. Okay, they got quick running back at the 1 position. Kind of fall off after their first running back though. Wide receiver, the top guy's pretty quick too. Okay. 84 yards in their 1 game. They're a little weak at tight end. Left guard, they're definitely weak. Their defensive tackles are not good. And they're not good at strong safety. Yeah. Alright, first conference game of the year. And we'll just run normal uniforms this game. Let's get the 3-0 here before we have to go to the swamp for a tough game.
Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse
So the Broncos fired their
let's
OC,
get this thing started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway.
The wide receiver coach, probably because the wide receivers like to drop the ball. And then they fired the cornerback. I don't know why they fired the cornerback.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UAB's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this
turning it on.
Oh, our running back won the Heisman last year. First play of the game.
Touchdown,
Temple.
Once he got some room, it was over.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
It was like 382 yards and 7 touchdowns on 18 carries.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Temple's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Blazers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Coleman Hope. He's got it down the middle. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Blazers are in the hurry up.
Coming in.
Let's get that touch. Looking to throw.
UAB Dynasty. That's going to be a touchdown. Playing our first conference game of the year.
Touchdown, UAB. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
For the second time, and hopefully they get back to the playoffs, and they do.
And he's going to bring it out of the end
zone.
zone.
Tough game after this.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Georgia's going to
how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Grove. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off the play fake. He lost one down the sideline.
He overthrew. He got
the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Too much frame users
and not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the run. Slithers into space.
Woo!
He's loose.
Oh my gosh.
He's at the 20.
Too easy. It's too easy right now. This is not good.
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He was my first 4-star in the Dynasty.
I got him. Lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Got over like 1,300 yards rushing.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We got 2 different schools, so I know one of the
from the gun, the ground game. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Temple lines up quickly.
It's going to be interesting after this year, too. We didn't have to bring in another transfer quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's long. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Temple lining up to punt it away.
This is turning into my first game I played last night in the Texas, with my Texas Tech one.
Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Fires to the tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off play action on 1st down. Scrambling away. It's complete to the right. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Blazers line it up with a 1st and goal.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to him...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score.
Touchdown,
UAB.
It's the first play.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Just to, like, consider nobody gets hurt.
Here's the give off the left side. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
I want to see if he can beat the number.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire.
That's how well the defense
Here's the
is
pressure.
running too, though.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short game.
Well, hope you feel better.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's caught. It's long. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Gonna look downfield again. Fires on the move.
Oh.
Wide open downfield. Ball is
Holy
loose.
fumble. Get the ball.
Oh, and just like they drew it up. Put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
You know what drives me
so
so
after
good
reviewing the
they only
video evidence, the
review
replay booth
when
has
they call it
decided
a
to
fumble.
overturn the call. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
They never review it when the other team.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down.
Get him.
Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Not
much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lay. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I thought that might be over.
And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Reeder. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kent State answered the bell away from Dick Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Flashes knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down again.
He's gone again.
Down the left side.
He's gone. He's too quick. And there's a hole.
Take it in. Touchdown.
Oh my God.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
So could
they'll try to add another to their lead.
That's available.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Kane. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Tempo lining up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move.
Good return.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Sorry.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants it all.
Let's go.
Blazers grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him recently.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it. Makes it past the marker. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
This is up big, doesn't mean you can play soft.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think they'd be a little more
halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
As soon as they play run, like right
here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They're already in 5 wide. horrible.
Looking to throw on first down.
Other American.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It's a running touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope.
This guy came right.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. He'll pull it down.
Pressure.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
And
they won't make the connection going for the big
apparently
play.
I should have lobbed it.
Yeah, just not able to
How do we
connect
miss
that time
that
with his
throw
target
there?
on the
He's wide open.
route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it.
Offense scoops it up and still going.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Here's a heat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Right on the money. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope.
They had what I normally throw to covered.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Rushes on him.
I felt the rush. I went to step up.
Chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Give me a little bit more time. I think
pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh!
It's
The ball was in there
they
for a bit
tried
there.
to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the
we're up big at half.
to join Kevin and our
Looking good.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
He's averaging.
And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blazers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
That could have been 6.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll try to pop the draw. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
What's the point?
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room.
Dude, how many plays is he going to go where he's not even cut?
Touchdown, UAB! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
We're clearly just better than Temple, because I'll also show you guys. I did this in my Texas Tech one yesterday too. I had to show it. Our difficulty is on default Heisman. There it is. We have no sliders. I don't even know if you can show that. No, we can't. But
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Like a
what a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
You know, I will say, sometimes on this game...
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Forge is ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Our only loss last year in the regular season was against South Florida, and I was up 10.
Wants to go up top.
So we gave up the touchdown, and then
can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or 2 and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. They go to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
I think we got Duke and then pancake.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from
the running back juked my defender there, and then the lineman just pancaked his ass to the ground. That was not a good play for whoever that was. Didn't number it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up.
We're on different playbooks than this.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Blazers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
I couldn't even pass the ball. I'm going to throw it.
It's complete. Turning it on. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope.
Throw it to him again.
Oh! How did he miss that pass? Find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Again.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gill. And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Blazers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
They're fine. They're doing fine back in.
Touchdown, UAB! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Over 100
So they
yards
move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Still not nearly what we got, and because I'm not.
Rides the back on the option, the give. This time they stop him behind
they
the
pretty
line
much know they
boy,
lost
that has
because they're
been
running the
rare
ball
in this
more than
one.
I expect.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Look out, he's got room.
Running back just loves to do.
Maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39 and a really nice
for
pickup
a
there.
Didn't he juke right
Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Grove. Second down coming up. Brings up second down. Here we go. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Give to the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Slade. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
No! Are you kidding me? We're right there and I get caught? Come on.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting. That play went nowhere. The screen pass was not successful.
Reads it, fires complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
On
4th down, trying to find his man.
The screen on there.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
All right, 1 more quarter.
Talk about his favorite receiver. It might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Using the quick game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Blazers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Northwestern was able to come away with the win, as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not with.
We'll put them in. Oh. The game already put mainly backups in.
Man, nothing in college football is easy.
Regardless
of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And on 2nd down for this offense. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
He's always up there on the tackles, even after the reception.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
It wasn't showing me all wide receivers, so that's why I was confused. I was trying to get some backups in. I thought we had more backups in than what it's saying.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the
we
snap
got
off
backup
quickly
quarterback
enough.
in now, though.
To the air. It's Soto. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hit as he throws.
Oh, on the back up there's a pick.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I was under pressure.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Next time we get the ball, we're probably just going to run the clock out, to be honest.
Handoff from the gun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Soto. Floating away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Went for it, but we'll try to stick to realistic.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Move the ball to that way.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior
they're ready
defender.
to get out of here, too.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long.
Awesome.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
I got greedy.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well,
I got greedy.
These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee whenever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And it's a good stop for this defense. Listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
The Blazers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
40-point win, no.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
all right, now we got to go to the
you've
swamp.
Been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The hardest game that we played in the Dynasty, I would say. That's good. Our bad bowl game loss that we had after year that we had in year 2, and then last year. I think go through all. Hit over 600 yards. Look at their stats first. Eagles. When the starter was in, he's 20, 29, so they're kind of moving to it. So actually, low completion percentage for the computer. Actually, you're in the ball not too bad. I don't know. You didn't have too much help passing games. Really, team did good for them. That's good stuff. Their starter was 16 for 22, 220. Yards, 3 touchdowns. Back to 10 after a little bit. Look at this. Our running back, 15 carries, 310 yards. Really good game. 89 overall now. All they're led in receiving, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Offset 25 yards, and then defensively, then let us some tackles, which I think that's surprising. Including tackles for loss 4. And we have 4 tackles of defense. Tackle pile on 2 of them. And an interception was by Crawford, or a strong safety. We did something. Let's go. UAB rushing record in a single game. He probably hits the touchdown one too. Yup. Did you say a conference record? Yup. American conference record for most rushing yards in a game. Already did the recruiting, so we can go ahead on to the next week. Crap. We went up 1 spot, that's all. It's early in the year, it's okay. Of course he gets American Player of the Week, just set records. And National Player of the Week. Now is he on the Heisman race like he should be? He should have already been because he won the Heisman last year. He better be in the lead. Yeah, he's in the lead now. Let's go. Look at that. There's his speed, by the way. 95 speed with 94 acceleration. 94 change of direction. He already has 717 yards on the year and 11 rushing touchdowns, 86 yards receiving. Ball State has a guy up there. Number 5, Florida. Give me a second. Okay, maybe it is true that you need to be. Just don't pay attention to the right tackle. Let me see that guy real quick. Wait, no, that's not who I wanted to see. What's the name of the guy? There's someone I want to look at. I'm trying to compare picture things. Right here. Huh. It is true. Then the corner. We are behind on him still. Wait, I thought I took a picture of a corner. I guess not. Well, the way I've been doing it before is still fine, but it's gonna be iffy if we're gonna get some of these guys. Alright, let's still. Alright. Really? We don't have any of his stuff yet? Oh, he hasn't even made his top 8 anyways. Good there for now. Here. Conference receipt. Okay. I just want to see. The way I was doing it before on the stacking, though, by going paying attention to the arrows, which I guess actually doesn't matter. I was still fine when we were going after these smaller stars and stuff in the beginning of Dynasty. Is fine because we had less hours, Dorpus, so we needed to save hours that way. Add them in recruit, yeah. The only time I ever scout them is I do the scouting when you're making your schedule and you add the recruits, because the only thing you can do is send scholarships. So by the time you send 35 scholarships, you still have hours left. So just use the hours to scout then, because you can't do anything else. And we gotta figure out if we can match these up correctly here or not without needing to figure more stuff out. And look, he's actually decided to get on. Hey, look at that. We can't match it up. Which is good for us, because now we can do that. No, I like the schedule. I'm tempted to... Let's take the 10 points off for now, because we're going to schedule him for a visit. Especially because I don't know if we're going to be able to get him over... We're trying to hold off some teams and get him over Georgia. The problem is the pipeline. We're only tier 1 and they're tier 4, dude. Like, come on, Georgia. Why do you have to go after my 4-star? Go after your 3-star. Leave me alone. See, and then they're going after this guy, and this guy, they'll probably catch me because fucking I have no pipeline. And they have maxed out pipeline. Oh, he doesn't have his top 8 yet? Never mind. You gotta keep it how it was. We know all 3 things, but he hasn't made up his top 8 yet? Are you kidding me? You have. I don't think we can figure out his stuff yet, though. Why are all these big schools going after my guys this year, bro? I have more 4-stars on the list early this year than last year, though. We're still gonna try to figure it out. It's not that one, because there was... Okay, it could be that one. Championship... Oh my gosh, that's the one I already know. A lot of our grades have gone up. There's up to C's, though, is the problem. There's only one right now. Okay, so it could be that one. We could take a guess. Do we risk it? We're going to risk it, and we're going to guess. We're going to guess that one, because I have all B pluses. We're going to guess it for the risk. And then we can... Would we rather schedule, though? Would we rather schedule him for a visit? Or the quarterback for a visit? Because the other dude's a gym. I feel like we have to do him a visit because he's a gym. We're going to have to do the bye week because the Navy game's not going to get much anyways. Well, No, we'll do the Navy game. Not gonna do much. I'm gonna go to playing time because that's an A+. Alright. Freaking my own team in real life is ahead of me. The pipelines. I'm getting screwed because of the pipelines right now. I might be wasting points early this year because I'm over here trying to get some of these bigger guys. We should be able to get this guy though. Can we please get in the top 5s though before we can start doing stuff? Georgia is like going after all my guys. It's starting to really piss me off. Okay, so wait. Okay, coach receipt. Yeah, of course, that's the one I already know. So it can't be that one. It could be that one. Yeah, there's too many. Not enough to know. Gonna stack it like that. Trying to keep the lead. In Tennessee here, dude. Proximity to home. So we actually will know this one because it gives us the 2 check marks. Another one will be ready to home. I'm gonna join my friend's party in a second. Alright, so there's that. Now we can go ahead, schedule the quarterback. Have enough sweet time to do the Navy game. Him as well. Alright, we were. Okay, we did you. That's where we were. I'd like to do 10 with that. 25. There we go. We're building a lead there. That's what I like. I don't want to change it either for blocker, but still. I mean, the guys are still top 8 to change anything else. I want plus 10 there, dude. Not just risky. We already know all your things for when it is, so I think we go 10 here. So we can put the extra 10 there. And then we'll put 5 back. There. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Alright, we gotta play Florida. Or 1-0. Let me try that. Let's see who they played. Who they beat. See, this is stupid. They gotta fix this too. They gotta fix bye weeks. Especially for SEC teams. Like, look at this. They don't have a bye week. It doesn't make any sense. But they beat the crap out of Colorado the first game. They didn't completely play nobody. Oh my god. Look at their overall. Compared to mine. Oh, it's gonna be tough. And we put it at their place. This might not go well for us, but we're gonna do our best. Try to run the ball like we did last time. They do have, okay, they got sophomore. There's his stats on the year. He's a dual threat. He's still good acceleration. Yep, good running backs. At least at the top running back, anyways. Receivers, yeah. Not too deadly at tight end. 83 speed for a tight end is not that bad, though. Honestly, they're a higher overall than us across the board. Defensive tackle's not anything special, though. They're not special at defensive tackle, so that's good news. Okay, their secondary is still, like, probably better than my secondary, possibly, but, like, not the best of the best. Could be higher for an SEC team, but it's going to be a tough game. You just put them in their normals. Gotta wear a white with the green. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna join the party. Hopefully it can still be heard just fine.
We have an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both with a chance to come up with a quality win and really build toward an excellent season today.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
The Blazers will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Florida's offense comes on the field first today. We've got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Trying to find some room. It's Davidson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Gators pick up enough yards.
That's not first.
Fresh set it down. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The UAB Blazers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see him today. The spotlight's on this running back here, who has to be considered an early season candidate for the Heisman Trophy. He takes a lot for a running back. Got to have a brilliant year, Kirk, to beat out the quarterbacks, but he's off to a good start.
Boy, Chris, he's done everything that's been asked of him, running the football. Love how they use him out of the backfield. Definitely one of the top backs in the country.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Cromanhoek. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. To just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the defense able to hold in there to a short game.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, he'll try and run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th.
I can't challenge either.
Play, and they will take
my God, they didn't give me that?
On downs now. The Gators offense retakes the field.
I'm the first.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Down at the 3. That was a solid run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Remember last time, they were going on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Blazers will have 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Up over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now.
There's no mic, and I'm just not talking that loud.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Keeping it on the ground here. They got him down out near the 40. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off over there. What a play. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. Catch made on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made, room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
To the air, it's Kermanhoek. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the Blazers will look to convert here on 4th down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Oh, he's in.
Receiver. And he's in. Touchdown, UAB. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback still with the football. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw. It's Cromenhoek. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Blazers will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. There's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Gets it out quickly with the left side. Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a 1st down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Get the ball!
Defense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Grant behind the line. It's Davidson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket, and it's caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. Back's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear.
Oh, he broke it. Go, fine!
10 now. Touchdown, Blazers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the all-important extra point.
Oh,
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
It's going to end eventually.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the ball and heads to the left. A quick juke. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Urgency
now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Makes a move and breaks free. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know what?
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Blazers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kermanhoek. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. 2nd down after that previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Come on, dude. 38.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Nobody dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. His 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back. It's Cromenhoer.
It's a sack. Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
Oh, I put the wrong button.
Catch made by the tight end. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled, forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Defense is coming after him. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackling it.
Let's go.
Pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what to
continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Recent motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. He finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This offense is still clicking.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and get the touchdown.
He was with the Chargers.
Not through the PHC and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter.
Maybe he's the one that goes there in the fucking run backwards and throw the ball away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
Bo would have never.
Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
And Drake Mays was not good at any of the playoffs.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. He makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
The ball is moving. If the ball is moving with the interception. No.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind
You're
the
only
line.
saying that because you thought the ball was
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play?
Hey,
the quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for
we got fucked anyway moving road because before that interception, whatever you call it,
accuracy on the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, that's good.
Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davidson. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaking tackles and going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
They announced that today that he didn't get in. And everyone.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take him.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He gets loose. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. And the Blazers will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Davidson.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
No. That's what I'm talking about. I said easier boy is a pro player. It's because everyone else is hurt.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And the back gets the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. He made the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pointer in the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in OT. Touchdown, UAB. They strike 1st in OT.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
He's looking to throw. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Good job dealing with the footing with PAT is good.
Here, buddy. You guys are up to number 9 now. Last time I looked, you were up.
So we're still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
No, that's not even close.
Oh, what a cut, still going. And that's out of bounds after a decent game.
That dude just made it because of Conor McDavid, the back-to-back Stanley Cup, and lost.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Run for you guys, right?
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run. It's back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they scored a touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Quarterback drops back. He did not get in. They stopped him.
I
And
got
the
4
lead
touchdowns. So you
remains
could
at
win the
6
version
here in
after 4
overtime.
touchdowns. Gotta get the touchdown.
Florida 41, UAB 35.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Caught quickly.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime.
Touchdown, Blazers. The answer here in OT.
Love this call here to be able to come up with this touchdown here in this second overtime. It works. Nice touchdown. And now that the game tied, remember, you can't kick the extra point. The rule is you have to go for 2. Let's see what they go with to see if they can win this game.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now.
Biggest play of my UAB Dynasty right now.
To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Signs with the throw. And he gets in there. The 2-point try wins the game in overtime. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's our biggest win. Yeah, TCU is ranked right below me. It's not only a rivalry game in that one, but we're right up to each other. Fucking game. I thought I was gonna get blown out in this game. You only threw it to like 4 people. My running back got 210 yards. They're all pretty close to the same. Because they're upside down. We won the Oh, what a win. Career record broken. Find us at the UAB career rushing touchdowns record. Nice. And he's hopefully he doesn't leave for the draft. Ready? Okay. I'll play my game tomorrow. Cause I have to, maybe. I have to get off because I gotta clean. My dad's in town tomorrow and my house is kind of dirty. This is my house. What? Okay. It's really not gonna take me long. I'm advancing my week before I get off though. Let's see where I'm at. Come on. Damn, I went from 15 all the way to 7. After that win over number 5. Let's fucking go. I'm on my bye week. I guess I'm doing my recruiting before I advance. Still leading the Heisman. Yep. I went back-to-back Heisman's with this guy. Oh, not league. Yeah, I'm talking about this one. Damn, my team's really a scab now. Man, I can't believe I won that game. I'm hyped. Oh! I actually have a decent lead on a 5-star. This is my first 5-star if I get him. Fuck! I'm still behind Georgia for the quarterback, though. Just really? Probably hears it too much. Oh, well, she used to do it too all the time. Not really anymore. Change that to 50. We might be able to figure out his. Damn it. What? Fuck, this don't look good. I'm gonna keep it on there. I need to get an extra 10. Oh my gosh, I hate when the music thing pops up in the way of my deal breaker. Let me see what my deal breaker is. Damn it, get out of my way. It's playing style, so it's gonna be one that's playing style, then a third. Hopefully I can figure it out. I don't have to do 50. Okay, so it can't be that one. Or that one. It's gonna be this one, I think. Yep. Has to be this one. It's the only one it can be. Wait. Let's put an extra 10 there. Oh, Penn State's going after this guy now. Y'all can stay away, bro. Don't let them catch up. Can you just make up your mind and go in the top 5 so I can save points? Fuck. I need 15 more points somehow. Well, I have enough running back. Why not? This is what we're gonna do. Probably won't be. Okay. Ooh, I guess the schedule is it. Oh, it's gonna have boost a couple of too. Perfect. There's my hours for the bye week. recruiting for this next game too long. Oh, we're up, moving up one more spot. Cool. Alright, let's the party. Alright. Look at recruiting now. Damn, dude. I don't think we're getting him. I think we gotta call it. Look at the pipeline. We're good there. That's good. Hey, this is the buy. But no, we're not going to call it yet because we want to do it with the visit and see what happens. It's going to be that one. I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Maybe the buy will help us. I mean, not the buy, the visit. Well, we're in the lead now. We jumped to Boise, but so did Arizona State. Wait, or is that the guy I was already on the lead on? Fuck, I don't know. Fucking Georgia, dude, going after all these guys I want. That's actually annoying. You know, we're just gonna remove him. We're not gonna get him. We're just gonna remove him. Because then we can do this. We can do it. Oh, what? No. We're gonna leave him at 20. Because we're gonna schedule either a visit on him or something. On these others. We're fighting for big players this time, which means we might need a big transfer portal because I don't know how many of these we're actually gonna end up winning. Oh my gosh, of course they did. Fucking Florida would offer there. At least our pipelines are the same on this guy though, and I already have the lead. Alright, cool. Alright, there's our recruiting for this week. Let me do a save. Outside of the auto save, do a save on the normal. Alright guys, I gotta get off because it's about to be 8 o'clock. I gotta go to work early again in the morning, and I gotta clean up my kitchen and vacuum my living room and clean my bathroom tonight, and want to try to get that done in the next hour. For bed, hour and a half before I can, because my dad's visiting tomorrow, so need a place to be. A little cleaner than it is, to be honest, but I'll catch you guys later. I might be live tomorrow. I'm not sure. Cubs, thank you for handing out. Hopefully you're heading Like, we'll be gone tomorrow. Maybe you can stream tomorrow, but I'll be there if you are streaming. But I'll catch you all later. That was a big win against Florida.